What's up everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode of Osu News. This is your weekly show where we talk about the most important Osu news that happened during the week. First and foremost, before we start, I just want to apologize for the lack of uploads recently. I've been very busy with some IRL stuff, so I didn't really have time to make any videos. But on a positive note, I do want to thank y'all for the support that my previous video got. The video is almost at 37,000 views in just a week, which is absolutely insane. If you still haven't watched it, then be sure to watch my documentary on There will be an end card at the end of this video, but until then, stick around because there's a lot of interesting news topics in this video. So our first story comes from a very well-known player in the Osu community by the name of Arnold24x24. He's a pretty well-known tournament player in the Osu community, as well as a really good speed player. He has set some really crazy speed plays that a lot of people respect to this day. However, something recently happened that was pretty unexpected. On the subreddit by the name of r/OsuReport, there was an Osu report post made on a certain player by the name of Miguelon20. The person who made the Osu report was claiming that this account right here is a multi-account. The first provided evidence is the fact that this person has around 360 hours in the game and already has some crazy plays like a new road FC with hidden that is 99.76% accuracy. And on top of that, they also managed to find out that while Arnold24x24 was online on Discord, his Discord profile was showing that he was playing on this Osu account. Well, apparently this Osu report was enough to cause some damage, because the account by the name of Miguelon20 was actually restricted and Arnold24x24 was muted for 2 weeks. And well, after this happened, Arnold released a Twitter thread where he pretty much addressed this entire situation by stating this at first: Miguelon20 account wasn't a shared account. It was my brother's account, and since his account was created, he has always played on the same PC as me because my brother has no other place to play. Later on in the thread, Arnold pretty much explains how his brother became more and more interested in the game and wanted to play online. However, playing on 2 different accounts of the same device apparently isn't allowed by the rules of Osu, and so at first he didn't allow him to make an account, but then Arnold decided to message Osu support and ask if his brother can create an account on the same PC and play on that PC as well, in which Osu support allowed him to do so. He was playing pretty casually, which pretty much explains his play count as to why it's so inconsistent, and it was a long time before he became interested in the game again. And of course he wanted to play online once again, but the problem was that he forgot his email and other stuff related to the account, which is why in 2021 he decided to play offline, but Arnold decided to help him get his account back in 2022, which explains the massive gap between 2021 and 2022 as to why he wasn't playing at all. And ever since then, his brother has been active in Osu. Later down the thread, he pretty much shows a little bit more of his progression, how essentially Arnold helped his brother to guide him a bit more into the game, as well as showing more proof that there are 2 different people playing on 2 different accounts. Like for example, they apparently played against each other in a tournament. And because of this thread, Osu staff did realize their mistake that they did, and they did unrestrict Miguelon's account, and also Arnold's account is in good standing once again. But even before Arnold24x24 dropped the thread on Twitter, loads of people in the replies were saying how bad the evidence was on this Osu report and about this player overall. But yeah, what do you think about this situation? Let me know down in the comments. And also, if you want to be updated on the latest Osu news, then be sure to drop a sub to the channel. It would really be appreciated. Okay, so remember how last week, or should I say last episode of Osu News, I was talking about how Akolibed faced backlash for pretty much announcing that he was going to take a break off of Osu? Well, looks like last week he actually changed his mind because he absolutely popped off, setting multiple scores that absolutely skyrocketed his overall PP. First score is his 3-mod FC on the map by the name of Flight of the Bumblebee. This is a speed flowy map that a lot of people, specifically top players, have been farming recently, and Akolibed is absolute no exception to this because he managed to get a 97.25% accuracy FC on this, rewarding him with 1391 PP. Another crazy score that he managed to set was his 4-missed choke on the map by the name of Tenkai and Okipu. This is another stream heavy consistency map that he managed to farm with hidden double time, and it rewarded him with 1298 PP. But the score that absolutely everyone is going crazy about is the fact that Akolibed finally managed to break his 1.4k PP score curse, because Akolibed finally managed to set a 1.4k PP score on Valley of the Veil with 3 mod, getting only 2 misses at the end of the map. The craziest fact about this score is the fact that because of those 2 misses, he managed to get some really funny accuracy. And well, because of all of these scores that Akolibed managed to set last week, the difference between Emrek and Akolibed currently as of me recording this video is only 780 raw PP, which considering what was the difference between these players only a few months ago, this could be considered as a drastic change. And although I'm guessing loads of people do want to see maybe Akolibed pop off a bit more, because Akolibed is apparently going to be on vacation now for at least a month. But what do you think about this? Do you think that Akolibed maybe still has a chance of getting that #1 place in Osu? Let me know what you think down in the comment section. But how about we talk about the most hyped up news that probably happened throughout this whole month? No drama, no anything, just some positive news that everyone just wants to hear about. So you most likely have heard about this one player in the Osu community by the name of Rafis. The ex-#1 player in Osu. Rafis is an absolute legend in this community, a well-respected Polish player, and you may already know that he's the highest ranked Osu player that doesn't have a 1000 PP play. Loads of people were talking about how Rafis and Kukizi were the highest ranked Osu players, should I say Osu legends that don't have a 1000 PP play. Well, that changes today because Rafis officially has his first 1000 PP play in Osu. Like I previously mentioned in the Akolibed pop-off section in this video, loads of people were farming this map by the name of Flight of the Bumblebee. I mean, even Aimbot Cone himself almost managed to set a 1.5k PP play on this map. So Rafis took this information into his advantage and managed to set his first ever 1000 PP play in Osu. He managed to get an FC on the map with 98.56% accuracy, rewarding him with 1005 PP. And now, with the fact that Rafis finally managed to get his first 1000 PP play in Osu, currently the highest ranked Osu player that doesn't have a 1000 PP play is Chocomind aka Shigetora aka Kukizi himself. But yeah, are you guys happy about the 1000 PP play that Rafis set? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Other pretty important news that happened this week, there's now new rankings between countries. Essentially, countries are now ranked based off of the weight PP sum of the top 1000 players in each country. The Osu player by the name of Petit is now the first player in Osu to manage to get 10,000 PP in every game mode. Rafis has now been in the top 100 for 10 years. Xootynator reverted her username from his kitten to Xootynator once again. A $21 bounty has been posted for whoever can get the first hidden DT Hard Rock FC on Masterpiece to match Kukizi's cheated score. 10 people now have the 10-star FC medal in Osu Standard. The Osu player by the name of Ariex has been unrestricted in Osu. And finally, a new Dai Genome map has been ranked in 2024. But yeah, if you still don't know what happened to Quadrifall as a player, then be sure to watch this video that is on screen right now. Be sure to click it. But until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.